Well, I'm going to be teaching a class upcoming at the Huntington Library. The Huntington Library has an exhibit on the Archimedes palimpsest, which is one of the greatest discoveries of Archimedes' work there was. Certain works that we had thought were lost forever were found. But I'm going to teach a cooking class, Cooking with Archimedes. And Archimedes is very famous for discovering many different principles. We're actually going to be baking cookies. But first, the fat for the cookies, the butter, we're going to measure out through the displacement method. Archimedes is very famous for figuring out how displacement could tell what the volume and density of objects were. And of course, he yelled Eureka, which is California's state motto. So we're going to measure butter through displacement, which is an old-style way of doing measurement if you don't have measuring cups or tablespoons. Then we're going to put walnuts in the cookies, but we're going to have walnuts in the shell. And Archimedes discovered the principles of the lever, and he famously said that give me a fulcrum and a long enough lever and I can move the world. And we are going to crack the walnuts using lever walnut crackers, or nut crackers. So they'll see the principle of the lever in action. This is apocryphal, but it's believed that Archimedes taught the Greek soldiers to polish their shields and then focus the sunbeams on approaching ships who are trying to invade Greece and causing them to burst into flame. Technically it's possible, but they probably really didn't do it. But we are going to cook our cookies with a solar oven, demonstrating the principle of concentrated solar energy to bake our cookies. While the cookies are baking, which will take about 40 to 45 minutes, because hey, solar cooking is a little slower than your oven, I'm going to take them on a private tour of the exhibit on Archimedes' palimpsest. When we come back, the cookie should be done. And one of the things Archimedes invented was probably one of the earliest liquid pumps, known as Archimedes' screw, which dates back to Greek times and able to pump water. Well, I have a chocolate fountain that uses Archimedes' screw to pump chocolate. So once the cookies are baked, we're going to do the cookies dipped in chocolate from Archimedes' screw. We'll also do some fruit, but cooking with Archimedes.
Very cool.
Isn't that awesome? What do you think, Sean?
Makes me wish I was going to be there. I'm going to be up in San Francisco.